Look what he did. Okay, this is the Supreme Court of India using my tweets. Like there's a petition to the Supreme Court that is citing my tweets as a way to regulate all of social media
Mm-hmm.
in the second most populated country on this planet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They want to regulate how about 1 billion people use social media because of Sexy Cali. Sexy Cali, Supreme Court of the largest democracy of this planet, has now a
Mm-hmm.
petition filed that cites me and my humble tweets
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
as reason to regulate. Here, okay, let's actually talk about this, okay?
I have been thinking about this a lot.
Hmm.
I cannot get over Armin. Wait. Imagine being so sex negative,
Hmm. Hmm.
that because a foreigner calls a fictional character sexy,
Hmm.
you are so sex negative that you have to go file a petition in the Supreme Court of your country to hold all social media platforms directly responsible itself for hate speech like that.
Wow. This
Like,
is.
I thought America was like a sex negative culture.
Oh,
No.
you, what? No.
Yeah,
You,
this
you,
the past 2.5 months has taught me a lot.
yes, this is like Supreme Court level butt hurt. This is like astronomical level butt hurt. Like this is like like wow. Imagine. By the way, the person who filed this, we have details. We have details for you guys. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But this is not like some rando person that just like, oh my god, this is so annoying. I'm gonna go to the Supreme Court. This is like a serious lawyer, right? But should we go through this article?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Do you want to read the title?
Yes. Hold Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp directly responsible for spreading hate and fake news, says a plea in the Supreme Court. The PLI, which stands for Public Interest Litigation, further.
PIL.
Oh my god, my dyslexia jumped out.
Wait. Before you continue, look at this. Turn it off. Supreme Butthurt. That is. Yes, that's good. Good one, Terrell. Love it. What is this?
Ex-Muslim atheist, Pakistan is greater than India, brothers from a different mothers.
Well, that is true. Exactly. Okay, but yeah.
um, uh,
Oh,
I
Deborah is back. Oh, here.
I love you for being such a master troll that the Supreme Court knows of you.
Oh, that's fluid. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Love
Okay,
it.
so
Deborah is here. All right, go ahead.
yes, let me retry that. Okay, dyslexia in check. The PIL, which stands for Public Interest Litigation, further prayed that the government is directed to appoint an expert investigating officer in each case registered for spreading hate and fake news through social media platforms.
Hmm.
So this was
And
published on the 30th.
this is the picture of the Supreme Court.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold
Okay. In New Delhi, a petition has been filed in the Supreme Court seeking directions to make laws to regulate social media platforms and to hold Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Instagram directly responsible for spreading hate speeches, and fake news. The public interest litigation, or PIL, filed by advocate Vineet Jindal through advocate Raj Kishore Chowdhury earlier this week, sought directions to the center to frame laws for criminal prosecution of persons involved in spreading hate and fake news through social media. It requested the top court to direct the central government to establish a mechanism for automatic removal of hate speeches and fake news within a short time frame so that the counterproduction of
Mm.
such hate speeches or fake news can be minimized.
Wow.
The PIL further prayed that the government is directed to appoint an expert investigating officer in each case registered for spreading hate and fake news through social media platforms.
They want a butthurt expert. They want butthurt experts. So like, yeah, but they want a butthurt detector. You know, this is legitimate.
Yeah.
This is a butthurt detecting agent, right? This is the guy. This is the guy instead of, you know how we make fun of them and be like, call the ambulance. This guy gonna be like, we need to hire official people that are in charge of sending out ambulances to people. This is what it is. They're making it like this was a meme, but now they want it to be official government. But the guys, this is a taxpayer. Yes, Kate is saying butthurt expert. Guys, this is India, okay? This is India taxpayer money wanting to be go directed to somebody that is basically, let me check if it is actual legit Hindu butthurt or not butthurt, but amazing. Amazing.
Timestamp is saying Indian government has these problems to deal before it: caste system, rape epidemics, sanitation, poverty. But no, sexy cartoons is the focus.
Okay. I mean, technically, a government could do more than one thing, but this shouldn't be one of those things.
Bubble
Okay.
raises a very good point. Bubble is saying these idiots don't realize how much power the government will get to censor media in India if they start doing this. This
Right.
is obviously, I mean, we'll get into it, but obviously this is a level of government intervention and authoritarianism that at least the two of us, and I know our political stances, are like diametrically opposed to. It's vehemently opposed to is what I meant. Yeah, it's a huge problem. And I mean, India is already having so many problems with using sedition acts to just crack down on dissenters, journalists. The livelihood or existence of the free press in India is under threat right now, and using sedition to go after basic criticism or investigation of Modi. It's really scary stuff. And so actions like this would obviously make it so much worse, because if calling Kali sexy, which she objectively is hate speech, like, what are they going to do for people who have like criticism, right?
Right. By the way, before we continue the article, can I show you this tweet that you sent me by this? I don't know. It's called Marxist Sucker, who bought our shirt.
Oh yes,
Just
I
like
love
we're
Marxist
talking about
soccer.
sexy Cali guys. Supreme Court of India. Supreme Court of India. Are
Get a
you
load of
watching
this.
this?
Get a
Can you
load of
stop
this.
this? Can you stop this? Look at this. Okay? Look at this. This is sexy Cali, okay? Look at that. Ooh.
That might be
Ooh,
too
look
much.
that might be too much. Okay.
Get a
Wait.
load of that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But
Oh, it's so good. I love Marxist soccer. The people's glutes is what I call them.
hilarious as this is, I'm happy Sexy Kelly is becoming an icon of free speech. Oh yeah, Sexy Kelly is now an icon of free speech. And also, David is asking, how is Sexy Kelly fake news?
It's not. Sexy Kelly would fall under hate speech.
Hate speech. Wow.
Because that's how sex negative they are.
Right. And there are still apologists who insist on calling Modi just center right.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
So, where was I? The fake news can be minimized. Okay. Appointing experts. Okay. A registered account is sufficient to start a channel which provides a platform of uploading videos in social media such as Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc., which means that anyone can float anything in the social media. There's no restriction or censor to their content, and there are no regulations at all by the government, the plea said. Okay. The petitioner said that the plea was filed in the wake of two tweets by the name of one Armin Navabi. For
Yeah.
that's me for his Twitter handle at Armin Navabi against Hindu goddesses and using derogatory terms. Guys, I would like you to just remember, just go back to September 3rd. That derogatory term is sexy.
Yeah. Derogatory terms. Sexy and not again, and well, I was gonna say against, but not in favor. Like it's not even against. Jesus Christ, I can't believe like they're even getting to me again. Like, oh, this wasn't against, as if this was something negative. Um, this was about a goddess, people, a goddess. You know, a made up character. Imagine if wasn't like Thor at least called sexy or something like that once, in the Marvel movies, right?
I mean, he's played by Chris Evans. It's
Yeah.
objectively sexy.
Yeah, so imagine like Scandinavian countries. Imagine we lived in a world. This is why I bigotry of low expectations. Okay, because the entire planet would be like, what the fuck is going on? If some Scandinavian countries came out and be like, why are you calling this man sexy? This Thor is our god. This is our part of our culture.
He's our daddy.
He's our daddy, right? And this is we need to go to the Supreme Court of all these Scandinavian countries and tell people and go like sue Marvel or whatever for calling Thor our daddy sexy, and this is derogatory. Like, guys, you get like, yeah, sure, haha, Armin, this would never happen, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's not. But imagine if it happened. The fact that I think here even us are kind of racist a little bit or bigoted a little bit, okay? Because we see like, oh, obviously that would be ridiculous. That would be even more ridiculous. But it's not more ridiculous. The fact that we be like, well, of course India is India, right? So the fact that we were like, oh, this is ridiculous for them to get this butthurt over sexy Cali, but th- if I the idea, even us here would be extremely more shocked if Scandinavian countries all of a sudden sued Marvel or something like that for calling Thor uh, sexy. This shows that even us here are biased because we think like, well, Scandinavian people are not that stupid or something like that, right? So what are we saying if we think like that? We're basically holding Indians to a much lower standard. We think like, I guess this is what how do people behave in a third world country, I guess. So this is us being bigoted right now.
I mean, I don't know. I legitimately never did have that expectation until I've been treated the way that I've been treated and I've seen what I've seen over the past 2.5 months. Like
Yeah, like,
I never expected this.
all right,
Um,
look at this here. Look at this. Where are the like MTV News? Let me show you.
what are you looking at?
I'm bringing it up here.
Oh,
MTV News.
hell yeah.
Chris, 23 sexiest Thor moments, right? These are the god.
Ooh,
Like this is what. Where's the butthurt over this? Like, look, these are sexy Thor moments. This guy is a god. Why are the North people not getting butthurt over this? Okay, that's not sexy.
oh my gosh.
But why is this not being considered? Why is this not considered? Why is nobody filing lawsuits against this right now? Huh? I don't understand. Anyways, guys,
God,
the
I
whole
love men with long hair.
nobody the entire world would be like has a much like the fact that India like gets butthurt over sexy Cali. But you guys, people are like, well, whatever, it's India, I guess. But the entire world would be shocked if there was any lawsuits against people calling Thor sexy, that means people are dismissing you as like just a third world country. Like that's how ridiculous you are right now in the eyes of the world. Because they're not shocked. They, we're shocked because we have a higher expectation from you guys, right? But the fact that the rest of the planet is like, meh, I guess this is India, but but they would be shocked if there was a lawsuit against Thor. That means you guys are dismissed as ridiculous people. Like this, you have to fix your image. You are dismissed as just a bunch of morons who get butthurt and go file a lawsuit in your Supreme Court because somebody called your goddess sexy. And, you know, some people on social media are like laughing at it and we're like wondering what the fuck. But the rest of the planet is like, yeah, you guys are just a bunch of, like, you need to fix that. This image of you, you should have an image that people would be shocked because this is like, yeah, I guess I made my point.
I was certainly shocked when that VHP spokesman filed a lawsuit against you. No, it wasn't a lawsuit. It was an FRI against you and Twitter India itself. I was shocked by that.
Yeah, because we're not bigots. Okay, here's the thing. Sri Lam is saying Norse mythology is a dead religion. No one prayed to Thor, and Hinduism is alive. There are people in India who still pray to these. Yeah, because first of all, because people are not morons. They don't worship pantheons of different gods and stuff like that. But also, no, actually, there are people who worship Thor. I'm sorry,
Yeah, there are.
there are pagans in Europe. There are pagans in Europe who worship Thor and other ancient, but even they are not butthurt over this. They don't go like, this is our and even if they didn't worship it, like the butthurt people usually go like, this is our culture, like, oh, you can't like appropriate culture. So for example, African gods who people do not worship, or like other ancient mythology who people don't worship, if you use them, these like there's people who come say like, oh no, this is our culture, you can't use it, you can't use it. It's just when people countries are advanced enough to get over in this butthurt, then you see there's no reaction. For example, Japanese mythology, right? When other people use that in their movies, in their culture, the Japanese are not butthurt over that because Japan is a more advanced country that has moved above this kind of silliness. So it's not just the worship that matters. It's to the butthurt industry. The butthead industry cares about, this is our culture, this is our heritage. You don't get to have it, whether we're worshiping
Well,
it or not. Yeah.
and also Katie is bringing up a very good point. Wait, whoops, wrong comment.
Hmm.
Shoot, where was it? Oh yeah. How dare you get attracted to their women?
Mm.
This is a lot of what it's about. It's honor
Yes.
culture, it's possession of women.
Position. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
As if Kelly. Come on. I mean,
it's
look.
not only, like you were saying, possession, exclusive ownership of culture. It is
Hmm.
also possession of women and the figures of women.
You know what's happening? Their butt hurt that Kelly looked at every single Indian man.
Oh
Every single
no.
Indian man.
Oh no.
Okay? Kelly looked at every single Indian man. And she looked at me.
Oh boy.
And she picked me
Oh boy.
over 500 million Indian men. So that's what their butt hurt about. There's a 500 million of us, and she picked Armin. What does that say about Indian men if Kelly picked me over 500 million? I mean, to be fair, it's me, but okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the
Mm.
butt hurt is gonna be flying in.
Oh, hey, we have a butt hurt here. Hold on, hold on. Hey, look at this. Armin, the sexualize any fictional model character is fine for you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Proudly so.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. As long as they're sexy, sure, why not? Um, all right. Katie thinks Yeah, exactly. All right, let's continue.
You're not my real dad.
Yeah, no. I'm moving in. I'm moving in. I'm sorry. Hey,
Oh my god.
We can make this. We can make this work. Okay. This is great.
Can't deal. Okay, where were we? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were saying that the petitioner explicitly said that this was filed in the wake of Armin's tweets.
Mm,
Name checked, officially name checked.
right.
Um, the petition submitted that rewind. The petition submitted that freedom of speech and expression is broadly understood as the notion that every person has the natural right to freely express themselves through any media and frontier without outside interference, such as censorship, and without fear of reprisal, such as threats and persecutions. Quote, however, freedom of expression is a complex right. This is because freedom of expression is not absolute and carries with it special duties and responsibilities. Therefore, it may be subject to certain restrictions provided by law, the plea said. Social media's reach is much wider than that of the traditional media. Freedom of speech and expression under Article 19.1 of the Constitution goes hand in hand with responsible restrictions that may be imposed under Article 19.2, it added. We'll get into these later. The plea contended that it would be beneficial for India to look at the regulation standards implemented by different countries in order to introduce guidelines which form a balance between freedom of speech and accountability of social media platforms. Quote, India has seen plenty of communal violence in the past, but in today's time of social media, these aggressions are not just restricted to the regional or local population. The entire country is taken along. The fog of rumors, innuendo, and hate that act as kindling in a local communal clash immediately spread across India through social media, the police said. It said that there have been horrific communal riots, and social media has been playing a harmful role in inciting communal violence in India, and time has come to check its misuse.
This is such a amazing endorsement of everything we have done. Like I love this. Like look how scared they are. Look how like we feel like we're taking over. I mean, I think they're overestimating our influence, but oh, I'll take it. I mean, we
Well,
like, hey,
okay,
we're just
so
doing some small time activism, but they're like, we're taking. They're making a like we're taking over India with sexy Cali. Our sexy Cali, like we're just like invading. Like, prepare to be colonized with our sexiness, India. Like this, like
speaking of,
like. But yeah, go on.
I have a new simp in the army.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, just wanted to point that out to you.
No, wait. How about? No, that's not fair.
Oh, really?
Where are my simps?
Oh, oh, it's cute how you have to like ask for it.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh wait, Haris Sultan is here. Hi,
Ha-
Haris.
hey,
So the Supreme Court of India is after you? Not actually. We'll get into it.
here. No,
We're
here.
not being held accountable. We're not being held liable for anything.
They're using us as a way to. So Harris just got here. So Harris, the summary is that they're using my tweets as a way to try to pass new laws on social media in India.
They
That's
were
what it
so
is.
triggered by Sexy
They were so
Kali
triggered.
that
They're saying
he's the inspiration.
yes. They're saying that we are taking our sexiness is basically taking over India, and it needs to the sex. They're saying don't bring sexy back. Okay, they're like don't make India too. This is too much. We can't deal with this level of sexy. Okay, India level sexy is here, and we were like this is the limit, and we just like boom, and we're like no, this is too much sexiness. Come on, Armin, please have mercy on India. We can't handle this all this. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, that's literally the slide.